Now let's say if we have an instance of an addition, a 2 distributed over an instance of an addition. I'm going to write that for you. You have to remember, algebra is a language. Math, this is a language. This is what you say, 2, we distribute the 2 over an instance of an addition. The A and B are both additives. We say here, 2 is multiplied by each additive in the addition. So 2 distributed over A plus B becomes 2A plus 2B. It becomes 2A plus 2B. So 2 is multiplied by each additive. We can also say now going with your notes for this form, you can write it next to the notes there. Anytime you see something in this form, you see a term or statement in this form, you say A is multiplied by each additive in the addition. So here in the parentheses, everything in between the parentheses here, this is called an addition. And every term involved in an addition is called an additive. So anytime you're distributing a term into an instances of an addition, you multiply the term A by each additive. By each additive. Now we're going to have to discuss what will make you understand what's the difference between an additive and a product. BC is the product. BC is the product of B and C. BC is the product of B and C. B is a factor. C is a factor. Factors are also called multiples. And here we're going to call them multiples. They're factors, or we can say factors or multiples. We can use the term interchangeably. Here I like to call them multiples because they're multiplying by each other. BC. So BC is the product. Within the whole term BC, you have two terms that make up the product, which they call produce, which produce the product. B and C are two terms within the one term BC. So, and both B and C function as multiples or factors. That means BC equals B times C. Okay? BC equals B times C. Now, if we have BC plus D plus E, even though we have term, you see it's two terms being multiplied by each other, but here BC functions as an additive. BC functions as an additive. Okay, so, and you can prove that if you have, let's say B, or you put in the term, let's say you have 2 times 3 plus 4 plus 3. Now here, before you add these, you're going to multiply these terms before you add them. So that's going to become 6 plus 4 plus 3, which is 6 plus 7. It'll give you 13. You see? So here, now showing you where 6 represents BC. 6 represents the product, the additive. 6 represents BC, whereas 2 represents B and 3 represents C. B and C is what you multiply to get BC, just like 2 and 3 is what you multiply to get 6. Although 2 and 3 here are considered, both the 2 and the 3 here are considered multiples, what they produce is considered an additive. Now, if we have A this is A distributed over the instance of an addition. This portion here is the sum of B and CD. So CD here is an additive. Therefore, you get, when you distribute it, you're going to get AB. So you distribute A over each additive. So this results in the form AB plus ACD. You notice I only